Beginning in 1875 and completed in 1884, from France to America, stood at the New York Harbor at 305 feet 1 inch, weighing about 225 tons. The Statue of Liberty stood symbolizing international friendship, freedom, and democracy. Over 100 years ago, in recognition of the friendship established during the American Revolution, France gifted America with the Statue of Liberty, sculptured by Frederick Auguste, and was commissioned to design a sculpture. In 1865, the French historian Edward suggested the Statue of Liberty and began the fundraising with his proposal for the immense statue. The design engineers Eugene Emmanuel Violet and Alexandre Gustave had to use 4 gigantic steel supports because of the statue's towering size and weight. This statue was so big that the index finger was 8 foot tall and 1 inch. In 1883, Emma Lazarus wrote a poem to help raise funds for the Statue of Liberty pedestal. The poem was called The New Colossus and stated, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest lost to me." The statue itself was built and completed in France and then took apart to be shipped to the United States. It took 210 crates to ship the monument. The pedestal the Liberty stands on was built in the United States and was finished 15 months after the arrival of the monument. Now that you know a little bit about the statue itself, I want to encourage you to understand why the Statue of Liberty is a magnificent piece of art, not only because of its stature but what it represents. Some people, however, were against it from the beginning and still are. One such person is Mark Twain. Mark Twain asked to help say some words for fundraisers to help build the statue. When he came out and gave his opinion about the monument, his statement was, "What has Liberty done for us? Nothing. What have we done for her? Everything. We gave her home, we made her respectable, and after we helped her, we were just asked to come forward and build a monument." His belief was we should have built a statue for Adam, as in Adam and Eve. He stated, "Look at Adam. What have we done for Adam? Nothing. What has Adam done for us? Everything. He gave us life, he gave us death, he gave us heaven and hell. These are inestimable privileges we would have never have had without Adam, so we should have made a monument after him." Many in America also felt this was too big of a project with the state of the American economy during this time. Many thought America should be making monuments that depict American heroes, while some said the French should complete the monument and pedestal with no cost to the United States since it was a gift. The statue's great symbol of liberty and freedom has brought threats from others who did not approve of the United States and what we stand for. This has led to attacks on symbols like the Statue of Liberty, such as the World Trade Towers. But there were a lot of others who loved the monument and what it stood for, such as William Horace, a famous art professor. He stated, "The work is well adjusted in perspective, the proportions of the great statue are symmetrical, and the figure has artistic representation of all noble dignity of a woman, the majestic grace of a queen, and attributes of the divinity." I chose this masterpiece because, in my opinion, it's a wonderfully built sculpture which was built for symbolizing friendship, but holds an even greater symbol or message inside, like the power of our freedom and liberty. Many say it's one of the greatest American symbolic monuments in the United States, and many will argue against that. But in my opinion, it's a wonderful piece of work and an even greater symbol of the United States of America. This monument was built out of appreciation of friendship gained through the Revolution, and through the years it's been appreciated by many Americans and has become the greatest symbol of freedom, honor, liberty, and recognized all over the world.